Hey guys, AngryMonkey here with another retro game treasure unboxing video. It's like Christmas morning, just like it will be in a couple days. So, for those who've never gotten one of these before and you're wondering what it is, this is a video game subscription service that's sent to your house every month to add 3 to 5 video games to your personal collection. This is not a rental service, you get to keep these games. And the games range from like really old school to still somewhat recent old school. I mean, I don't really even consider some of these consoles to be old school yet, but um, yeah, you can get stuff for the Atari 2600 or the Intellivision if you want to go really old school, as well as stuff for like the all the Nintendo stuff from the NES all the way up to the Wii. So NES, Super Nintendo, 64, GameCube, and Wii, as well as the Game Boy line. So Game Boy, Game Boy Color, Game Boy Advance, and Nintendo DS and Nintendo 3DS. They also have Xbox Original, 360, and Xbox One, PlayStation 1, 2, 3, and 4, Sega Master System, which I can actually get games now. I can get games for the Master System finally. So yeah, Master System, Genesis, CD, kinda, and Dreamcast, kinda. I can get them, others can't, but I haven't gotten them in a while. But it's still on the service as things I can check off and get games for, whatever. So how this works, you go on the website, you fill out a survey, and that survey you fill out like that you've been collecting for a while, or you're a new collector, and how important condition is to you, which condition's important. I prefer things to be at least in boxes, like, well, cased. Like, I don't want loose games, which I don't get loose games often, and I did get one last month, and it was really scratched up. So follow up on that. They said they'll throw in an extra game in this month's box to make up for it. We'll see if they honor that or not. Yeah, but the Just Cause 3 I got last month, it was really scratched up. Like, it was unplayable. Like, it was bad. So I am a little disappointed that they don't have a box or a case for this. But, ooh, actually, there might be problems with this one. Because I'm going to need to pull out my phone. So, something for you guys, little advice, is if you can see through the disc, you can kind of see, like, there's little spots there by the guy's face. That is light shining through. And I'm not talking about, like, holding it up to the light, you can see, like, a little bit of transparency. Like, no, these are, like, legit scratches on the disc itself. Like, there's one there, and there's one there, and there. So this disc might not even play. So yeah, hopefully they add an extra one in this month's box. You also check off the types of games that you want to play, as well as the consoles, of course. So if you prefer the platformers, or you prefer shooter games, or first-person shooters, whatever, like, you select all the genres that you like, and don't select what you don't like. So I don't have sports games because it's just not my thing, but it might be your thing. You might like sports games. I'm very particular on the sports games I do like, so I don't even bother checking that off. Same with, like, puzzle games. I like puzzle games. It's got to be specific ones, though. Stuff like that. And you also can fill out a checklist of all the games that you already have, so you won't get duplicates. But you got to be careful. Make sure you select all versions and all consoles. So just because you have Star Wars Battlefront on PS2 doesn't mean you won't get the greatest hits version on PS2. So you got to check off both versions of that. You also got to check off that you got an original Xbox as well. Just so that way your bases are covered, that you won't get another copy of that game. Unless you want another copy for that game. Some people do, some people don't. I don't, but once I got the game, I'm good. Yeah. Guess that's really all I have to say. So, let's zoom out. Got my knife. We're going to open this box. And as always, I'm going to have it backward, so that way we don't get spoilers of what the next game is. So first up, as always, we have our discountairpillows.com, where pillows are inflated, not the prices. These guys are very special in helping to protect the games from getting damaged in our box on delivery. Okay, first up, I feel a 3DS game. We got Monster Hunter 4 on 3DS. Okay. Bonus stage. We're sorry Dr. Wily's evil robots made a mess of things. Megabuck will make it right. You got a bonus game. So that's probably my bonus game. Like I said, you get 3 to 5 games. They apologized, and they said they'll add in an extra game. So this is probably the extra game. Well, one of these is the extra game. I'm assuming since this one's on top like this in the case, like that this is probably my extra game, which I appreciate that. I appreciate that they said they'll give me an extra game to make it right, and they did. So all 3 of these feel like PS3 or PS4. So we got Titanfall 2 on PS4. I've got the first one. I think I got it on Xbox One. Yeah, so I've got the first one on Xbox One, and so now I've got both of them. Next, we got MotoGP 17 on Xbox One. Oh, by the way, Titanfall 2 came out in 2016. There's the back. And then this motocross game came out in 2017. So my retro game treasure this month seems a little bit new. Dissidia Final Fantasy NT. I don't know what that means, but your fantasy, your fight, enlist the aid of powerful summons during battle, or go up against them in grueling tests of courage. 3v3 based battles featuring legendary Final Fantasy characters. So this is like a Final Fantasy fighting game? That's interesting. Never heard of this one before. So that came out in 2017 as well. And, well, I can't look up when this game came out. But yeah, I got a 4th game. So I got 2 PS4 games and an Xbox One game plus a 3DS game. So that is really cool. Like I said, I wasn't sure how they were going to address the bonus game issue, but they did. And thank you, Retro Game Treasure. You, like I said, I was really concerned last week because I'm like, ooh, bonus, like that game was really damaged, and they said they would, and they did. So awesome. So here is the box for Retro Game Treasure. Basically talking about the boss chest giveaway, which I think was the Sega Genesis was the most recent boss chest giveaway. I think. Basically, you take a picture of what you got in your box, post it on their social media, and you're entered to the boss chest giveaway, and you can win a Sega Genesis. I've seen it as a PS1 in the past. I've seen it as a Sega Master System in the past. Stuff like that. You basically win a console, then you can start getting games for that console in your box. That's really cool. But I'm not done yet. I mean, I'm done with this part, so if you're like, alright, I saw what's in your box, cool, but I got other stuff I want to show you guys, because, I mean, I've added to my collection since the last time I talked to you. So, what did I get? I got Blaster Master on the NES. I also got Renegade on NES. And this one was a big one, Mega Man 4. So I guess I've gotten a lot of NES games lately. I also got Simon's Quest, which I know the game's not good. I've seen the AVG in episode like hundreds of times. Simon's Quest, not that good of a game. But now I've got the original trilogy on NES, so that's really exciting. And yes, I'm still looking for Castlevania 4 on Super, because that's kind of the best of the originals. I mean, if you want to say the original trilogy, 3's the best, but 4 is really good, so I'm still looking for that. But now I got 2, so that's cool. I also got Quake 2 on 64. Now I had this lined up on Facebook. There was a guy that was selling a bunch of games on Facebook, and Quake 1 and Quake 2 and Mario Golf, all for the 64. And I'm like, hey, I want these games. And then like 2 weeks later, he finally replies and be like, okay, yeah, these are the games that are still left, and these are the prices. And I'm like, who's this guy, and why is he sending me random stuff of video games? Oh, right, I messaged him like a month ago, and he finally got back to me. And this is also like a month ago when he messaged me. So this has been a long exchange for a while. And I'm like, yeah, just let me know when to send these games. I'll give you my PayPal information, all that stuff. And he never got back to me. I'm like, geez, I was trying to give you my money, and you don't want my money. So that was kind of annoying. So I just decided to get Quake 2 on my own. I'm still looking for Quake 1, still looking for Mario Golf, but I got Quake 2, so that's cool. I also got my first demo disc, original PlayStation demo disc. This is like 2001. These are the games that are on there. So who knows, maybe someday I'll be like, you know what, let's just play a demo disc just to see what's on it. I also got Link's Crossbow Training. I've been looking for that one for a while on the Wii. I don't have the Zapper yet, but I have the game, so now I have a reason to get the Zapper. Actually, I have a few reasons to get the Zapper, because I also got Resident Evil 4 on the Wii, which I hear mixed things. I hear people say the GameCube version's better. I sometimes hear the Wii version's better. They have different controls, so I'm kind of intrigued on the Zapper controls, which supposedly feel natural because of how they did it on the Wii, but I still want to get the GameCube version too. I think I do have it on 360 though, so I have 2 ways to play Resident Evil 4, but I mean, GameCube's kind of the original, so I kind of want to get that. I also got Resident Evil: The Umbrella Chronicles as well, which I don't know anything about this game, but figure, why not, add it to my Resident Evil collection. I also got Katamari Forever on PS3, so this is a sequel to Katamari Damacy. Same concept, the prince rolling up stuff into a ball to make stars. Really weird game. Now, it's video game related, but not a game in itself. I got this little Vault Boy statue, drinking a Nuka-Cola probably. But, I don't know. I thought it was cool. I found him yesterday at like an antique toy store, and I'm like, I want that. So I did. I also went to GameStop, got a couple games there. So I got Call of Duty Vanguard on Xbox Series X. This game came out, by the way, last year. I also got 2 PS4 games. I got Black Mirror. Can't see when the date came out because of that little sticker there. And I also got Atari 50 on PS4, which this came out this year, I believe. You know, it doesn't say, but I remember Atari making the announcement like back in September, so I'm pretty sure this is like a new game, like in the last couple months. So this game's kind of interesting. It's basically more than just a compilation of 2600 games, but you can play like 100 different games on like all of Atari's consoles. 2600, 5200, 7800, the 800 computer, Atari Lynx, Atari Jaguar. So that's the main reason why I got it, was to explore games that are on other consoles that aren't the 2600 and 7800, because I can play those. I've never played a game on Jaguar before, so I'm hoping with this I might be able to. Same with the Lynx. Yeah, that is what I got, both in the box and since that. got some good stuff there. As always, let me know what you want me to play on the channel. If you have any requests, I'll write down those requests and put them on the list, and hopefully we can play one of those games pretty soon. I don't know when, because we're in the middle of a bunch of series right now, so it'll be after one of those series is done. But yeah, at least I'll know that somebody wants to see it, and I'll be like, yeah, sure. I just need to know what they are. So that's all I really have to say. So if you haven't yet, don't forget to subscribe and hit that bell so you're notified when another unboxing video comes out, or if you really wanted me to play Atari 50 and I start making episodes for it, you'll be notified. I also have a Facebook page, so you can follow me on there as well. Mostly the same stuff as I post on YouTube, but it's just another way you can watch it and keep up to date on what I'm doing. I also have an Instagram, so I can be like, oh, check it out, it's Link's Crossbow Training, and here's that, and that, and that. I don't post a lot, but you can follow me on there, and I try to post some cool stuff, or just talk about video game history or whatever, so if you're into that, you can follow me on that. I also have a Discord, so you could be like, I want to join your Discord, and I'll be like, cool, here's an invite, we can talk about video games, or anime, or Pokemon, or post memes, and it's just a fun time. If you're into anime, we have an anime watch night every now and then, like every other Thursday, so if that interests you, then cool, yeah. I also have a link for Retro Game Treasures thing in the description below. So if you enjoy this content, if you want to get a Retro Game Treasure for yourself, just click the link below and basically tell Retro Game Treasure that I sent you. Yeah. Well, I guess that's all I really have to say. So thank you for watching. Hope you enjoy the rest of your day. For those who celebrate Christmas, Merry Christmas to you, because I probably won't see you guys or talk to you guys before then. If you don't celebrate that, well, still, I hope you enjoy the rest of your day. Stay safe out there. It's cold. There's a lot of snow, a lot of ice, so if you're in those types of areas like I am, stay safe, stay indoors, don't go out unless you need to. I guess that's it. So, goodbye.